Welcome guys, this is Ola from Stop Me channel, back with another Life is Strange video. Now, I didn't actually expect to record one today, well I did, but not about that. As you know, there's a E3 convention going on in Los Angeles this very moment. And last night there was a Microsoft convention, sort of. There was a Microsoft conference, an Xbox One, and they were presenting new games. And I wasn't even watching it. Truth to be told, I was about to go to bed, but I saw someone streaming that conference on YouTube. I think it was BelJLM. You should check out her channel, by the way. She's a very nice person, a great gamer and streamer. So I turned it on, out of curiosity, and I saw a Fallout 76 trailer, so it looked pretty good, so I started watching it. And then, straight out of nowhere, just after that particular trailer, they actually presented us a new Life is Strange game. Now, I totally freaked out for a moment. I thought that was a Life is Strange 2 trailer. I think everyone did for a second there. I recognized it instantly. There's a particular theme about these games, the music and just the overall ambience. You recognize it. And yeah, there was an also Don't Know logo, so... I don't know, it just feels like I had the sixth sense about what's about to happen. The fact that I turned it on literally a minute before it was posted. As I was freaking out about it and fangirling all over that teaser trailer, I didn't actually watch it properly. And today I had to go to work, so I literally just got back, and the first thing I did was setting up my recording software so I can record that video and discuss it with you. But first of all, let's actually watch that trailer.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you. And I don't know where to begin. And I don't know where to begin.
It's just me, Captain Spirit. This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Chris, breakfast.
Okay, Dad. You're drinking beer?
I don't need a lecture from my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late! Emergency!
You're too weak to fight me.
This time, you won't get away from me.
He was gonna get it done in the and it's alright.
I miss Mom's smile.
Me too.
Nobody's friend.
You're probably gonna change the world.
Just
I hope so.
I know so.
but I really don't.
Captain Spirit is here!
I think you're a vision.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Right, so it's free. It's called The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, and it will be out in about 2 weeks, 26th of June. I gotta say, last night when I watched it, I wasn't too thrilled. First of all, I was freaked out because I was really afraid that this would actually be Life is Strange 2. And this is when it hit me, like we are getting a new set of characters. Like, we don't know that boy, if that would be a Life is Strange 2 character. We don't know him or any of these new characters. So at first I wasn't too thrilled, mostly because I realized that I really don't want to play as a 10-year-old boy. I think it would be hard to relate to him. I mean, we've all been kids, as the trailer stated. We've all been kids, and I in particular get very sentimental about my childhood, so I don't really mind playing it, but it's a demo and it's free, so I guess it's okay. As long as this is not the Life is Strange 2 protagonist. There are some people still hoping that we will get to see Max and Chloe. I don't think so. I think this is a closed chapter, now more than ever. If you have a look at the description, there's actually some hints about Life is Strange 2. In The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, you play as Chris, an ordinary 10-year-old boy who dreams of being a superhero. Chris has a big imagination that will take him on all sorts of adventures, but on this particular Saturday, something truly extraordinary will happen to him. Now, this stand-alone adventure will also give you a glimpse into what the brand new story and characters of Life is Strange 2 will be, but only if you're clever enough to piece the clues together. I'm not certain if I'm clever enough to put anything together based on just that trailer. Some people pointed out that at some point you actually see the hot dog man, so we all know him from Life is Strange, so there it is. Also, some people pointed out that this boy's, Chris's mother, she actually attended Blackwell Academy. I think now they moved. The music is pretty nice. That's a Sufjan Stevens song. That's a pretty good band. It reminds me of Bon Iver as well. So right now I'm sort of hoping that Bon Iver will actually show up in that soundtrack, because it is a French band, like an indie folk French band, and it all makes all the sense in the world because there was some snow there, and yeah, so fingers crossed for that song. Other than that, I don't know. Perhaps this is actually our protagonist, but like a younger version of him, which would actually make sense. Like, we had a farewell episode, we played as young Chloe and Max. It was a good episode, but well, thankfully it was a standalone. I wouldn't really want to play an entire 5 episodes game as a young girl or a young boy. Also because I really want an element of romance involved. I like that in games, I like that in movies or in TV shows and such. So if it is our protagonist, I hope we'll get to see him when he's older. Old enough to date people, whether men or women. Both would be actually nice. It would be nice to be presented with a choice and follow up the same path that Life is Strange would have started. There are some people claiming that that boy or his father, that they both look like Frank. Some people freaked out about it. They probably used the same models, so there it is. It's kind of nice that they're building an entire universe around that game. It only means that we will get more games in the future, not only Life is Strange 2, but maybe Life is Strange 3 and so on. Now, the moment I saw the trailer last night, I thought about that possible meme and I was waiting for it to show up, and obviously it did. People, the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. Is this Life is Strange 2? So yeah, I like that meme. They used it with Twin Mirrors, so now they obviously used that with Life is Strange 2 and the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. Now, I believe this demo will be nice. Last night I wasn't as excited, but now I am. I might stream that, we'll see. Now, along with the trailer, they actually released the awesome development of Captain Spirit, sort of a short documentary. Now, we get to see the French developers that we already know, talking about Life is Strange 2 and talking about that particular demo. And they said something interesting, if you have a look.
And it was really interesting. Within the demo, the player will discover that as they are experiencing the kids' life playing with toys, there will be links with the Life is Strange universe. Some of the choices, some of the actions they made in Captain Spirit will have some consequences in the second season.
So some of this boy's action, Chris's actions, will have consequences in Life is Strange 2. Now, it only makes sense that we would play as him, but other than that, I don't really see how his consequences could impact other people's lives, but perhaps they actually could. I'm not really certain. It looks quite well, like it's growing on me. At first, I wasn't too happy about it, but right now I am. I mean, it is a free demo. It will sort of link to Life is Strange 2's storyline. Now, I'm a bit worried at the moment if they will actually release a Life is Strange 2 trailer during tonight's conference now. Now, I'm really worried about that because they showed us that trailer. I don't know if they want us to actually guess clues about links between that and Life is Strange 2. I don't know how that's possible if they release both trailers at the same time, well, in a 2 days period. If they reveal to us that Life is Strange's 2 character is actually grown-up Chris, then we won't have to look for any clues, it's right there. Unless they want us to find clues in that particular trailer. Well, then feel free to do so. I don't actually have enough time to analyze that trailer as much, but some people did and they found what I already said. Chris's mom used to attend Blackwell's Academy. Principal Wells was still a principal, and there's a hot dog man. Now, if you're interested in the timeline in correlation with Life is Strange timeline, like Life is Strange 2 and Captain Spirit, I actually found some people discussing that. Apparently the letter, Principal Wells's letter to Chris's mother, it's dated in 2011. Now, Season 1 happened in 2013, and Captain Spirit happens in 2016, so there it is. There's so many discussions going on about that game, so I'm certain that more stuff will show up, more stuff that I already pointed out. I will react to it accordingly as stuff shows up, and yeah, it seems like the hype is on again, guys. I'm happy about that game just because it will give us more hints about Life is Strange 2. Now, I'm certain it will be good, might be sentimental and nostalgic, which is what I like. I hope it will be better than Farewell. Farewell was okay, but mostly the ending. The entire gameplay didn't feel as good. Now, I expect more from this game just because this is Don't Nod. So stay tuned for more news. I will keep you updated as always. More videos coming soon. We'll see if we find out anything about Life is Strange 2 tonight during E3 conference. Make sure to like that video, subscribe to my channel for more news, more gaming videos. I am currently uploading a gameplay of Detroit Become Human, and I am planning to actually record more videos about androids and like humans' relation in that game. So stay tuned for that as well. Thank you for watching. This was Ola from Stop Me O channel. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.